girls, brothers and sisters, and my crypto family. How are you guys doing? Hope you guys are doing all right. Well, yeah, not a lot has happened so far. Like I said, this was likely to be the bottom for now. Had a little bounce to the upside. Now the question is this thing going to continue? Are we going to keep on going up, or is this just another dead cat bounce? Well, to find out, you're gonna have to wait and see and find out together with me. Well. All right. So we're back. Thank you for joining. Before we continue, please remember to hit the like button, especially if you do enjoy this kind of content. It really helps for morale because YouTube is not paying me for being such a small channel. You have to get your appreciation from somewhere. So yeah, I hope this is not too much, but a little click does a lot for me. Cool, thank you. Now, what did we say? What did we talk about yesterday? So on the way up, like I said, usually what happens if we hit the end of the run, then we start getting divergences over here. So of course, nothing goes on forever, but seeing a nice continuation pattern, a pattern that corresponds to the price action that we're seeing, usually shows that it shows a lot of strength and is just a little dip, a little bottom where you could have bought in a bit more. But basically, this is looking really healthy. This is very constructive. Broke the high that we talked about yesterday, closed twice above it. Of course, a little bit of resistance here on this volume node. Now, the next area of concern is going to be they do. So the next, yeah. Now, the next area of concern would be the green box that I've drawn over here. Now, I measured this off earlier just to make the video a little bit shorter. Most people don't really care about all this technical stuff anymore. And if you do have questions, just ask your questions. I can. Cool. So for the 1 hour chart, on the 1 hour chart, we do see a range coming from yeah, the high 39,000s, the local high over here, all the way up to 42,750. Now, what we want to see is the price actually creeping up in here. We can find a little bit of support. That's not an issue. Finally, breaking out at the top before breaking out from the bottom. Okay, so this is what we want to see once the price starts to enter. If we don't see this, then probably we are going to get a bearish divergence, something like this: lower high, higher high, and then maybe another attempt where eventually the price is going to really take a dump, go on its merry way down. But this is not in up to scale. If it could go a little bit higher, these levels is just an idea that I wanted to plot on the chart to show you what I'm talking about. Okay, cool. So we've done this on the way down. On the way down, I've also marked off the edge of how low the price could go without making a continuation, or hard time finding out. So if the price starts to come down, let me say it like, as soon as we get a lower low, both price and RSI, then the next one to expect is again a lower low. Okay, so this is very, very, very short term. This is more stuff for if you're really, really, really jonesing to get into a long position and you're not sure yet. So how could you play this on the way down? If this thing comes down and we hold, or the price, the RSI holds a higher low with a lower low on the price action, then your next confirmation or attempt at a long entry should be over here, because this is your prior high. And then on the way down, you could add up even a little bit more. Remember to use this area, this local low here, as your stop loss. Okay, so yeah, this is just a little idea that I wanted to pass on. But for now, the things are, the ball is rolling. Bitcoin could be bottoming out for now, temporarily. We could just as well see a formation like this building up. Okay, so this is what I was talking about. Like it could keep going, keep building until eventually, bam, we get another drop. We're again. But this is why we need to keep spotting those divergences. This here, 1, 3. You see, like this is your telltale sign. Okay, cool. So what else is there to look at? We have the 3-hour chart. I found some stuff that was quite interesting on the 3-hour chart as well that I wanted to convey. Let me. This one. This. Okay, cool. So on the way down, imagine the price starts to come down. Okay, price is coming down, price is coming down. Eventually, RSI is going to start breaking local low over here. Now, I already mapped it out. Again, this is the red box over here. As soon as the price drops below the red box and the RSI drops below this prior low, then we do have again a continuation line, a continuation pattern for the downside. So yeah, logic dictates that this area over here at 31,500 should be your designated stop loss area for the very least, if you're looking for long positions. You do have a little area already that's your telltale sign for a little more downtrend at 36,250. But then the red one, this is where really, really, really you do not want to hold on to anything. Okay, this means that this whole thing here came to an end early, and we are going to go way, way more. Now, how much more down could this thing go? Well, yeah, just look at the volume profile. Next potential area would be the $24,000. If this breaks, then yeah, it's sub $20,000 Bitcoin, guys. Yeah. So yeah, imagine you had one Bitcoin over here, you sold it, and you could very easily be looking at tripling your portfolio, just like that. So yeah, of course, this is not going to happen in one move. I suspect at the very least a little bit of fighting, maybe even a few attempts to the upside, making some bull traps, trapping some people into thinking that the bull party is gone again, and then bam, slapping the door on their noses. This is what markets do. It's not just cryptocurrencies, guys. It's this is what markets do. This is why I always urge you to keep it calm and to go level by level. Okay, don't look at the long term. Don't think about okay, maybe if Bitcoin by the end of the year is going to be $150,000, I could just buy some now and I don't have to worry about a thing. Well, you know, it could work. It could work, but by the end of the year, Bitcoin might as well be $500, you know? So who's to tell? Who's to tell? This it's the market. The market decides. On the long term, the market does decide. On the short term, there are a lot of algos and bots and signal traders and professional day traders and all that stuff that looks for these telltale signs. This is how to navigate the market if you want to navigate it along with the whales, of course. So now let's look at the dominance. The dominance has been trying. It has been trying, but honestly, quite frankly, I think I don't know. Maybe, yeah, maybe it could pull through. And let me tell you why. Um, let me tell you why I think that. But I think it's not gonna go much higher than 50%, and this is why. So we do have a way lower low on side compared to this. Okay, so I do believe that the dominance is going to go up a little bit more for another attempt, maybe hit the 50% something, 51 at highest, leaving us with another bearish divergence. Then maybe if if not, then maybe we could start seeing a little bit of sideways and another attempt to the downside, trying to make that RSI come below this area over here, maybe even a little bit lower, and then finally start recovering, building up, slowly getting the attention of the market again. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. I like to see that. For now, this looks like total dog shit. Bearish divergence. Even though this is the dominance, and I said I'm not going to go too strongly off on these divergences and stuff. Um, I'm starting to feel that it does work. It's just a lot slower at taking effect. That's what I've been noticing. It's very slow, but it is a very good precursor um, or a pre-signal. Yeah, Jesus, I'm not a poet. I'm not a poet. But yeah, the Bitcoin dominance pushing a little bit up, and it shows. It shows because a lot of altcoins are in the red. Yes, red is not a good color today. Um, have a look at the dollar. What is the dollar? Well, the dollar is making a okay. Look, this is what I was talking about. Okay, cool, beautiful. This is a beautiful example. So we do have over here this bearish divergence, right? Now the price is pushing down, breaking the local low, and at the same time breaking the low on the RSI. Now, at very best, I do not believe that the price is going to break the 90 of yeah, I do not believe that the Dixie is going to drop or rise above 90.150 because this is a continuation of a downtrend, and it's building off of this area. So potentially, maybe a little bit of a push up, but eventually down. Okay. So, yeah, that's how try to interpret things. And then finally, mini futures, the traditional markets. Yeah, as expected, they are doing good. Like I said, this yellow line was not going to be very hard to break. Right now, potential bullish divergence will be confirmed as soon as E-minis gets over 4,210. And as long as there is no closure below 4,150. So yeah, quite a range. Is it doable? Is it manageable? Yes, it is very manageable at very least. And then of course, you have other range here. This thing is probably going to hold. Looks very constructive to me. There's no bad um, bad setup in this whole thing. So yeah, traditional markets looking rather good. The dollar is not looking too good, not looking shabby. Um, and then again, translate all this to cryptocurrencies, Bitcoin market, and the Bitcoin dominance, of course. Yeah, what does your gut feeling tell you? Okay, so your gut feeling, this is one thing. Put this aside and look again at the chart, look at the levels, look at the ranges, and then coming out of this area, think about how you are going to set yourself up to profit as much as possible in this next. Well, I hope to see you guys tomorrow. Same chart, same channel. Have a very, very nice day, evening, whatever, from wherever you are. Of course, I'm not gonna set a time anymore. I'm gonna stop doing this because it's totally pointless. I'll try to be on usually at more or less the same time, but yeah, forgive me if I'm later. Forgive me if I'm not. And I will see you guys tomorrow. Have a very nice day. Very much for watching. And yeah, by the way, did you hit the like button? Do it now. Thanks a lot.